Only 3D wall panel with easy peel and stick installation. You can transform your living space in one afternoon. You'll need some basic tools. You'll need a pencil, a straight edge, a level, a pair of scissors, a utility knife, and some indoor-outdoor sealant you can pick up at any Home Depot. Before we can install a panel, we have to prep the wall. I use a wet rag and just lightly clean the wall, get the dust off, get any cobwebs out of the corners, any thumbtacks, any staples. You need a clean working surface. Marking the wall is very easy. You need to find the lowest point in the ceiling, meaning eyeball it. Use your common sense, and because sheetrock is never straight. You need to basically find the lowest point in the ceiling and nudge this up against the top corner. Make sure it's nice and level. And mark 2 reference points. Then using your straight edge and also the level, you work towards the corner. Now we're going to mark the vertical line and use the same concept. You sort of eyeball the wall and find the widest part, or leave a minimal gap, you know, 1/8 of an inch from the corner. You'll be all right. And basically come out here and make sure it's nice and level. See? And make your mark. Now you're ready to install your first panel. For the purpose of this video, I've removed this protective covering off the double-sided tape. Just like that. And now I'm going to install the first panel. Voila! I went ahead and removed the protective covering from the double-sided tape. Be careful and try not to touch the glue, just so it has better adhesion. I like to work from the top down. And press really hard so it makes good contact. Giving me a headache. Sorry. There we go. Now the bottom one we're going to have to cut. So what I do is take my pencil, simple, just like putting in tile. And I mark it right here. Then I use my utility knife to cut. So what I've done is place the panels upside down, and I'll measure 13.5 inches is right here. And so I'm going to go to 13.25, and there'll be a minor gap at the bottom of the wall, but you won't notice it. So what I've done is brought something a little heavier so I don't cut off my fingers. You simply place this on the tile and cut. And once again, be very careful not to cut your fingers. Do not cut towards your hands. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to place these three in, and then I'm going to show you how to cut around the light switch, around the outlet. All the gaps will be filled up with our caulking. Any gaps you see will be filled up with the caulking at the end, and it's going to look fantastic. Cutting around the electrical outlet is simple. What you do with the protective covering on the double-sided tape, you place the tile on the wall and you mark around the outlet, and then you mark on the outlet. Measure this distance, which is 1 3/8 from the mark to the top of the outlet. And you measure here 1 3/8. Then you proceed to cut it. It's really quite simple. You can also use the scissors to cut the whole panel. If you're worried about cutting your finger, it's a little safer to use scissors. There you go. Then we peel off the protective covering off the tape, and we stick this tile on, and we proceed. After about an hour, as you can see, the wall is almost finished. Now we have to apply the sealant. Just like this, to eliminate there we go. And you can sort of rub it in a little bit. And then take a wet rag and just clean it off. Get it off of the surface and just try not to rub it out completely. You see? It's real easy. There we go. Now that we're all done, it's ready for paint. We've chosen a bright orange, and it's quite simple. It may take 2 coats, but we're trying to create an effect here, so whatever it takes, it's going to look great. So, as you can see, we finished painting. We had to apply 2 coats of paint because the plastic panels were white and the paint is orange. But that's normal. Just remember, you can transform your living space in a matter of a few hours utilizing wall dimension 3D wall panels with easy peel and stick adhesive on the back.